Okay, cool. We're here with Edo ahead of the M2O. He won this thing last year, and sadly, I have to say that I know very little about this guy, but his name keeps popping up. From the North Shore of Oahu, if I'm not mistaken, with Italian roots?
South Shore.
South Shore, okay. Okay. So did you grow up surfing and talk a little bit about who you are and what drives you?
Okay, well, not really. Actually, I grew up in Italy until I was 12 years old, and then I moved to Hong Kong till I was 17, and then at 17 I went to the University of Hawaii on Oahu. So that was kind of my first introduction into real waves and, you know, the real ocean experience. Before that, I was just windsurfing in the Olympic class. So mainly, you know, a lot of wind and technical with the sailing, racing format, but not as much in the waves.
Okay.
So as soon as I got to Oahu, I stopped windsurfing and I got more into surfing, surf foiling, and eventually downwinding.
Very cool, very cool. So Hawaii Chiron, I assume that's your home turf?
Yeah, exactly.
And what do you make of this whole, the racing, I mean, this community's been growing so much over the last few years. Let's talk about that for a moment. How do you feel all about that?
I'm super stoked. I remember my first M2O, there was 40 people in 2023. In 2024, it was near 100 people, and now we're just maxed out with competitors. Yeah. So it's lovely to see it grow. And just seeing, you know, everyone taking it seriously, the level getting higher and higher with all the foils advancing in technology, and it's getting more and more competitive. So I'm really happy the sport's picking up, and this year we even have the local news broadcasting the entire race. So that's
super
huge.
Cool, you guys. Are you doing any traveling for foil races? Have you done any other off-island races?
Honestly, not really, because this past year I got into a little bit of a visa issue. I applied for because I'm an Italian citizen.
Okay.
So I applied for my U.S. citizenship, but I couldn't travel because if I traveled, I couldn't come back into the country.
Okay.
Or it's tricky. I don't know if I'll be able to. So
yeah, I know. Okay.
So I haven't traveled this year, and this was the year that, you know, the races around the world really started picking up. Yeah. So hopefully next year, I really look forward to it.
Okay, so next year and the years to come, young athlete like you with a lot of talent, what's your hopes and dreams coming out of this?
Hopes and dreams is to be able to make it work. You know, there's bills that I still need to pay and things like that. So. Yeah, that's the dream, is to be able to continue doing this forever and travel and be able to take the sport seriously and support the lifestyle. What
do you think needs to happen for that lifestyle to become reality, and what do you think the sport needs for this all to really come through?
I think before this year, I really thought the media needed to jump in and film what we're doing, because otherwise no one can see what we're doing in the middle of the ocean, right? Yeah. No one can access that. So this year is a huge step forward, and I really hope that this is the start of something big.
Yeah, we need media exposure. Oh, hey, look, Stand Up Magazine, how's that?
There you go.
But of course, no, we need mainstream media. Very clear, the sport needs to get off the niche that we are operating in. So what do you think that you and I can do to help from inside the community?
We can share it around and share the love for the sport, show how cool it is to everyone, and I think a lot more people will be interested in it.
Yeah, I think so too, telling stories. And maybe, what do you think, bringing new people to the sport? Like, what would you tell to them? Because foiling can be a little bit intimidating, in all honesty. Mm-hmm. What do you tell these people?
Well, I know a lot of people that never even knew how to surf before coming into foiling. So it is a steep learning curve, but really anyone can get into it. Actually, one of the best people I know that's 65 years old was playing golf full-time before getting into downwinding.
Oh, wow. How cool
and now
is
he's
that?
One of the best downwinders, John Hearn. So anyone can get into it. You just have to be persistent and know what's ahead, which is probably the best feeling in the world, and you have to be committed. And if you're committed, you're going to get to it for sure.
Well, there you have it, guys. Super cool. Edo Tanas. Arrivederci. Ciao a tutti.
Ciao.
And we see you in the next video.